Hi everyone, it's Daniel from JHD YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about landscape photography. Landscape photography is all about capturing the beauty of the natural world, from majestic mountains to serene oceans. The possibility is endless, but how do you get started in landscape photography? Here are a few tips to get you started. Find a good location. The first step in landscape photography is finding a good location. Look for areas with interesting geologic features like mountains and bodies of water. And second, use the right equipment. To capture high quality landscape photos, you will need the right equipment. A camera with high megapixel, right? Megapixel? Looks like a camera with a high no, here. The camera with high megapixel.
Megapixel.
Megapixel. Megapixel. Second, use the right equipment. To capture high quality landscape photos, you will need the right equipment. A camera with a high megapixel count and a wide angle lens is a good choice. You'll also want to bring a tripod to help keep your camera steady. Third, consider the light. Light is an important factor in landscape photography. Look for locations with interesting light, like the golden hour just after sunrise or before sunset. It can add warmth and depth into your photos. Fourth, experiment with composition. Composition is key in landscape photography. Try using leading lines, like roads or rivers, to guide the viewer's eyes through the photo. You can also try playing with the rule of third to add interest to your shots. Fifth, edit your photos. Once you've taken your photos, it's time to edit them. Use photos editing software to adjust the exposure, contrast, and saturation to bring out the best in your photos. 6. Shoot in RAW. If your camera has the option, be sure to shoot in RAW format. It allows you to capture more detail and gives you more flexibility in post-processing. 7. Use the polarizing filter. A polarizing filter can help reduce reflection or increase the saturation of colors in your photos. This is especially useful when shooting bodies of water or things with a lot of sky. 8. Pay attention to the weather. The weather can have a big impact on your landscape photos. Look for dramatic clouds or try shooting in fog or mist for a unique look. Just be sure to protect your equipment from the elements. 9. Experiment with long exposures. Long exposures can create some interesting effect in landscape photos. Try using a slow shutter speed to capture the movement of clouds or water. Just be sure to use the tripod to keep your camera steady. Get creative. Don't be afraid to try new things and get creative with your landscape photos. Experiment with the different angles and the perspective. Don't be afraid to break the rules. Use a wide aperture. Using a wide aperture can help create a shallow depth of field in your photos, which can help draw the viewer's attention to a specific part of scene. This is especially useful when shooting close-up details in a landscape. Use a telephoto lens. While wide-angle lenses are great for capturing expensive landscapes, Use a telephoto lens. While wide-angle lenses are great for capturing expensive landscapes, a telephoto lens can be helpful for isolating specific elements in the scene. This is especially useful when shooting distant subjects, like mountains or wildlife. Shooting the golden hour. The golden hour is the hour just after sunrise or before sunset. When the light is soft and warm, it's a great time to shoot landscape photos, as the warm light can add depth and dimension to your shot. 14th, Use negative space. Negative space is the area around the subject in a photograph. Yeah. Including negative space in your landscape photos can add balance and create a sense of sim, simplicity. Shoot in black and white. While color is often an important aspect of landscape photography, shooting in black and white can create a timeless and dramatic look. Try converting your photos to black and white in processing to see how it changes the look and feel of your shot. Wide angle lenses. Wide angle lenses which have a focal length of 35 mm or less are great for capturing expensive landscapes. And zoom lenses. Zoom lenses which have a variable focal length are also a good choice for landscape photography. This lens allow you to adjust the local length to suit the scene, making them more versatile than prime lenses. There are many reasons why people enjoy taking landscape photos. Some people are drawn to landscape photography because it allows them to capture the beauty of the natural world. Others enjoy the challenge of composing an interesting photography and finding new ways to depict the familiar subject. Landscape photography can also be a great way to document your travels and create a visual diary of your adventures. It can be a rewarding therapeutic activity that allows you to slow down and appreciate the world around you. Many people also enjoy sharing their landscape photos with others, either through social medias or printing and displaying their photos in their homes or galleries. Landscape photography can be a way to connect with others and share your unique perspective on the world. 19th, overall, landscape photography is a popular hobby for many people because it allows them to explore and capture the beauty of the world around them in a creative and artist way. Composition, paying attention to composition is important in any type of photography, but it's especially important in landscape photography. Consider the placement of elements in the frame and try using techniques like the rules of thirds or leading lines to add interest to your shots. Light is an important factor in landscape photography. Look for location with interesting light, like the golden hour. Wait, I just actually read it before.
You jump lines?
No.
有可能会有重复
对，
的，
我把那个重复那段
你就掐了就行。
OK. Okay, here. A tripod is a three-legged stand that is used to support camera or other equipment. It is an essential tool for many types of photography, especially landscape photography, as it helps to keep the camera steady and reduce camera shake. Using a tripod allows you to use lower shutter speed and smaller apertures without worrying about camera shake, which can result in sharper photos. It can also be helpful when shooting in low light, and as it allows you to use longer exposures without introducing blur. And there are many different types of tripod available, ranging from small, lightweight travel tripods to larger, more study studio tripod, and a lot. When choosing a tripod, it's important to consider the weight and size of your camera and lenses, as well as the type of photography you'll be doing. In addition to the tripod itself, you'll also need a tripod head to mount your camera onto the tripod. There are several different types of tripod heads available, including boss head, tilt head, and gimbal head. The type of head you choose will depend on your personal preferences and the type of photography you'll be doing. Overall, a tripod is a valuable tool for any photographer, and it can be especially useful for landscape photography, as it allows you to capture sharp, detailed photos without worrying about camera shake. And there are many different types of filters available, including polarizing filters, and it is used to reduce reflection and increase the saturation of colors in your photos. These filters are especially used when shooting bodies of water and things with a large scale. What the fuck, I had this before. Okay, anyways, overall, patience is a really important quality for any landscape photographer to develop. It can take time and dedication to capture the perfect shot, but the results are often worth the wait. By following these tips, you'll be well on your way to taking great landscape photos. Happy shooting! And that's it for today's video on landscape photography. I hope these tips have been helpful and you're feeling inspired to get out and start shooting. Happy shooting!